What if I told you that narcissists don't always attack you directly? Instead, they send in an army, loyal followers who do their dirty work for them. These people spread lies, manipulate, intimidate, and even harass, all while believing they're doing the right thing. They're called flying monkeys, and if you've ever dealt with a narcissist, chances are you've encountered them. You might be wondering, who are these people? Are they just as toxic as the narcissist, or are they innocent pawns in a much bigger game? See, a narcissist's power doesn't just come from their manipulation skills, it comes from the people they control. These flying monkeys blindly defend the narcissist, attack their enemies, and reinforce their twisted version of reality. Some do it out of loyalty, others do it because they're scared, and some, they just love the drama. But here's the shocking part. Even smart, emotionally intelligent people can become flying monkeys. Why? Because narcissists are master manipulators. They know exactly how to twist the truth, how to play the victim, and how to make you the villain. The real question is, how do they turn ordinary people into loyal soldiers? Why do flying monkeys ignore facts, support obvious lies, and attack people who did nothing wrong? And most importantly, how can you protect yourself when a narcissist sends flying monkeys after you? Today, we're exposing the psychology behind flying monkeys, how narcissists recruit them, and the best ways to stop them in their tracks. And trust me, once you learn the truth, you'll never fall for their tricks again. So what exactly are flying monkeys? In psychology, flying monkeys is a term used to describe people who are manipulated by a narcissist to do their bidding. They act as the narcissist's messengers, spies, or even attackers, all to further their agenda. But here's the scary part. Flying monkeys don't always know they're being used. Some genuinely believe the narcissist's lies and think they're helping. Others are fully aware and just enjoy the drama. And then there are those who are scared of the narcissist themselves, so they comply out of fear. They might spread false rumors about you, try to guilt trip or gaslight you, attack you on social media or in real life, push you to forgive and forget the narcissist's abuse, isolate you by turning friends and family against you. Essentially, they do the narcissist's dirty work, allowing the narcissist to attack you while keeping their hands clean. Imagine you finally decide to go no contact with a toxic ex. Suddenly, mutual friends start messaging you. That's flying monkeys' work. The narcissist is using them to make you doubt yourself and pull you back into their control. Or let's say a narcissistic boss wants to punish an employee for speaking out. Instead of confronting them directly, they send coworkers to harass or isolate them, spreading whispers like, "Be careful around her, she's a troublemaker." Once again, the narcissist hides behind their flying monkeys while the damage is still done. And that's what makes them so dangerous. They're not the source of the abuse, but they enable it, escalate it, and make it harder for you to escape. It's easy to assume that only weak-minded or toxic people become flying monkeys, but that's not always true. In reality, narcissists know exactly how to manipulate different types of people for different reasons. The 3 types of flying monkeys. 1. The naive believer. This person genuinely thinks the narcissist is the victim. The narcissist plays on their emotions, telling them a tragic sob story to gain their sympathy. For example, a narcissist claims their ex is a heartless abuser and asks their friends to help by sending messages or spreading rumors. Why they do it? They think they're helping someone in need. 2. The fearful enabler. This type knows the narcissist is manipulative, but they comply because they're scared. The narcissist may have threatened them, guilt-tripped them, or made them fear being the next target. For example, a narcissistic manager pressures coworkers to side against an employee who speaks up, or they'll lose favor. Why they do it? Survival. They'd rather follow orders than become a victim themselves. 3. The malicious instigator. This one is just as bad, if not worse, than the narcissist. They enjoy the drama and chaos, feeding off gossip, conflict, and power. For example, a jealous friend jumps at the chance to spread lies about someone the narcissist dislikes, simply for entertainment. Why they do it? They thrive on manipulation, power, and control. How do narcissists recruit flying monkeys? Narcissists are expert manipulators, and they know how to customize their approach depending on who they want to control. Here's how they do it. The pity trap. I'm the real victim. Look how they hurt me. The guilt trip. If you were really my friend, you'd defend me. The fear tactic. If you don't take my side, you'll regret it. The manipulative reward. Help me, and I'll make sure you stay on top. Before they know it, flying monkeys become addicted to the role, defending the narcissist at all costs, even when presented with hard facts. But here's the good news. Once you recognize these tactics, you can break the cycle. Now that you know who flying monkeys are and why they do what they do, the real question is, how do you deal with them? Here's the truth. You can't reason with them. Flying monkeys aren't interested in facts, logic, or fairness. They are either emotionally manipulated by the narcissist, afraid of losing favor with the narcissist, enjoying the drama too much to care. So instead of convincing them, your best defense is to shut them down completely. Don't engage in their games. Flying monkeys love to provoke you. They'll send messages, spread rumors, and even confront you just to get a reaction. Silence is power. The more you ignore them, the faster they lose interest. If they can't get a reaction, they'll move on. If you must respond, stay calm and keep it short. The less you feed them, the weaker they become. Cut off their access to you. Flying monkeys thrive on gossip and access to information. If they can't spy on you, they can't report back to the narcissist. Block them on social media. Stop responding to their texts and calls. Limit what you share with mutual connections. Use the gray rock method. Become boring and unresponsive so they lose interest in you. Expose the truth, only if necessary. Some flying monkeys are genuinely misled. If you think someone isn't malicious, you can try giving them the truth. But be careful. Never beg for them to see your side. They need to wake up on their own. Focus on protecting yourself. At the end of the day, your peace is more important than proving a point. Surround yourself with real support. Stay confident in what you know is true. Remember, flying monkeys are just tools of the narcissist. You don't owe them anything. The best revenge? Living a happy, drama-free life without them. So here's the bottom line. Flying monkeys are just tools of the narcissist. They spread lies, manipulate, and attack, but at the end of the day, they're not the real problem. The narcissist is. That's why the best way to protect yourself isn't to fight with them. It's to cut them off completely. Remember, you don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to win them over. The more energy you waste on them, the more you play into the narcissist's game. Instead, take your power back. Ignore their attacks. Block and remove them from your life. Focus on healing, not engaging. Because here's the truth, the best revenge isn't proving them wrong. It's showing them that their tactics no longer work on you. And once they see they can't control or manipulate you anymore, they lose. If this video helped you, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps spread awareness and protect others from narcissistic abuse. Let me know in the comments, have you ever dealt with flying monkeys? How did you handle them? Let's talk about it below.